All right, Justin. Yeah, really cool story there. As far as today is concerned, not nearly as hot as yesterday.
No, some of the cloud cover here this morning
was
kept
nice.
Those temperatures down. We still have the mugginess, a lot of moisture in the atmosphere, and some strong winds. We've had wind gusts throughout the day over 30 miles an hour, pulling in that heat and humidity. Much like yesterday, we are dealing with a couple thunderstorms trying to come out of Texas into parts of southwest Oklahoma. They won't make it as far north as they did last night, but we're watching it. You can see Tom Pastrano out there like always, tracking those storms there across southwest Oklahoma. You can see the higher tops of the thunderstorms as he's making his way back down towards the Red River. And here across Metro, a couple clouds, but those clouds have mainly given way to a lot of sunshine. That'll be the case for the most part. There will be the tops of the thunderstorms from these that will kind of make their way up towards the north. So another pretty sunset, I think, here for portions of central and southwest Oklahoma. Look at the dry line. You can tell where moist air and very dry, hot air is meeting, and that's where this complex of thunderstorms was the trigger, the force that triggered those thunderstorms. But it's moving back off towards the west, and these thunderstorms, as they pull away from the dry line and the lack of energy or the lift in the atmosphere, other than just the heating of the day, they're struggling to hit their way off towards north. But again, a couple of these thunderstorms could come up towards Hollis, Mangum, Altus, and Frederick over the next hour, and that's why Tom is heading off towards the west. So just keep an eye on him, as there is a low chance of one of those being severe with some wind and hail. The bigger threat will be off toward North Texas with those clusters of showers and thunderstorms. So we'll go about a 40% chance down towards the Red River in Altus, Duke, and Hollis. Here across Gotebo, Mangum, Hobart, Lawton, Snyder, a 10% chance of one of those actually make it off towards the north. So again, not a big deal for majority of us here across the state, as we're looking at a lot of sunshine. The latest data continues to say those thunderstorms, as they hit the Red River, we get the daytime heating to be, we start to lose the daytime heating as we head towards 8, 9 o'clock. They fizzle away, and we'll just be stuck with a couple clouds here for the overnight. Temperatures today, Sylvia mentioned it. Not as hot. Yesterday we were up to 88, 83 here today, 84 elsewhere here across the metro, but you can tell where the dry line was, where that dry air heats up very efficiently, and all that sunshine boosted those temperatures in the middle to upper 90s compared to the middle 80s to low 80s with more clouds and more humidity. Now the flip side is you have more humidity, it actually feels hotter to you than the actual air temperature. So throughout the day it's been feeling like the middle to upper 80s here across the metro, but thankfully we do have a lot of wind to help move the air, and it's just not a beat down like sometimes in August when you're like some kind of a breath of fresh air, some kind of a breeze. Help me. Not today. You're blowing away. We've had wind gusts 30 to 40 out here across the northwest portions of the state, and that breezy conditions will continue here this evening as that dry line backs off towards the west. Two weather systems we're watching, okay? This one is going to stall out here across southern half of Texas and then actually make its way off towards the north as this area of low pressure kind of swings it around and pulls it up. This will be our cloudy, cooler, and wet weather for next weekend. Drought monitor, we've made a dent in it with those recent rains, 20 to now 10% in exceptional drought. Northwest, you still need a lot more rain. We're going to try. With the tropical moisture, it's going to be hit and miss, not widespread rains, but some areas will likely see at least a couple inches of rain by the time we get towards next weekend. Temperatures here tonight, middle 60s. A weak front comes in from the northwest. High temperatures tomorrow, middle to upper 80s with mostly sunny skies. Not as windy, but still a little breezy. Front comes in with those temperatures well up into the 90s and 80s. Late day into the evening, isolated thunderstorm. Wind and hail would be the biggest threat. Southwest has the best chance, and then up the turnpike here across. And then Tuesday, we'll get into the 80s and 90s. Better chances of rain late Wednesday night into Thursday. Some of that could be heavy, and then some widespread rains and cooler weather as we head towards Mother's Day weekend. We need the rain and some tropical moisture around, so there could be pockets of that here over the next 9 days.
All right, thanks, Jeff.